What's up, high levelers? It's Andrew, and today I'm going to be bringing you a new feature that's going to be making the math action within workflows even more powerful than it already is. Now we can update custom values with our math operation within workflows. It's super exciting, so let me show you how it works. So in any of our automations, our math operation is going to be under actions. And previously we didn't have the ability to update custom values, but now we do. So if we go to select field, we can now select anything between date fields, and custom values. So if we click custom values, then we'll be able to see all of our different custom values that are value related as in numerical. So only numerical and valid date fields are values that we'll be able to update, obviously, since the math operation is dealing in numbers. So for example, we've got two different use cases that I'm going to walk you through. One is for a leads captured custom value, and one is for a website opt-ins custom value. Let's say this one numerical value. What we're going to do is we can add, subtract, multiply, or divide the current value of the custom value itself. So for example, if the custom value currently is 0 and we want to add, let's say 1, for this case, we're going to select the same field. This is going to be the custom value, and then we can click save. Now, for example, for this use case, we're going to take this custom value, which is leads captured, and every time a contact is created, then we are going to run this math operation in order to increase that leads captured value. So that's pretty straightforward. But what if we want to add more operations on here? Well, the math operation action has more functionality. We can add more operations to the actual math operation if we want to add, subtract, divide multiple times. So we want to add 1 and then multiply by 2, then we can do that and it'll update the same field. Now, if we select a different field in this second update field filter, for example, let's select a custom field. So it's a separate field than the lead capture field that we're selecting at the top. Let's say initial investment amount. This is a random custom field. Then what is this going to do? Since we have two different fields, how does this work? Well, what this is going to do is it's going to take the custom value that is in this current field, the first one that we've selected, then perform the math operation, and then it's going to update this field. So if we want to take a current custom value and then perform a math operation and then update that custom value, we want to select the same custom value on these two. So we would select leads captured, and that will do exactly that. But if we want to use a current custom value or use a current custom field or a date or any of the ones up top, and then modify a different field at the bottom, that's how that would work. So for example, if we want to take a custom field like initial investment amount and then add 1 and multiply 2, and then update the custom value of leads captured, we can do that as well. Just don't forget that at the top it says select field. This can be custom fields and custom values. And at the bottom it says update field. Again, this can be custom fields and custom values. So don't forget that. That's essentially how the math operation works, but I'm going to show you two of my personal use cases that I use in order to make this a really powerful tool within my business. First, what we just did, when we're going to run this automation when a contact is created, then we're going to run the math operation off of leads captured and then add 1. That's it. We're just going to add 1 every time a contact is created. This might not seem very powerful, but what we're actually going to use this for is on our website. We've got a website here that has a little section saying we've got X amount of leads captured. We can have different figures here, and by using those automations, we can update those in real time, which is really, really cool. So rather than just using a random number, which most websites do, we can actually have a legitimate number that's based off of our CRM. So what we can do is in our website editor, we can take this headline, and rather than just using text, what we can do is we can select that custom value right here and then select leads captured. And then that will update automatically as we get new contacts in the CRM, which is really cool. So for example, we've just published this. When we look at the site, we've got 800. That is what our current custom value is set to. But then what if we create a new contact? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my agency, create a contact. Now we can see in our execution log that this contact was just created. And if we go back to our site and refresh, this number should be increased by 1 by using that math operation just like that. Now, one more simple use case using this math operation, we are going to be using our website opt-ins custom value. So this is going to be a custom value that we can have on a website, in SMSs, in emails, anywhere like that. That's going to track how many opt-ins we've got. Maybe we want to update the entire team or even our customer base with how many customers we have or how many opt-ins we've gotten. Well, we're going to use a form submitted trigger along with that math operation. We're going to update our custom value of website opt-ins. We're going to add, and then we can update that custom value of website opt-ins just like that and use that value anywhere that we would like by using this automation. This may be a really niche feature, but for a lot of us, this is going to make a huge impact whenever we are trying to edit custom values across our sub account automatically using our automation. So I'm super excited to use this myself, and I'm super excited to share it with you. If you have any questions about the math operation or this feature in general, leave a comment. And as always, thank you so much for watching.